Name?
Oj Sabageh,
Age?
21 years old.
What position do you play?
Play defensive back.
What's your home location?
Windsor, Ontario.
And what are you studying? What are you majoring in?
I major in criminology.
Awesome. When did you start playing football?
I started playing football my grade 12 year of high school.
What inspired you?
Honestly, my coach just said you should play, and I just started to play.
You gave it a chance,
Yeah.
right? And why football?
I don't know. I just like the contact, like the movement of the game, like just everything about it. It's just nice to me. I like it.
And was there any other sports you were interested in?
I actually played basketball for most of my life, but then I switched to football just because I fell in love with it, I guess.
Role model, inspiration?
I'm gonna say my mom. My mom's a really hard worker. She works through anything, any given circumstance. She's always working. She never takes days off. So she's a
Hard-working lady.
Yeah.
What have you learned from playing football?
Dedication, time management,
Working together,
yeah,
right?
Together, perseverance, everything really.
And what challenges did you have?
Challenges is just being able to just persevere through hard times. Maybe you're not getting something, or you're not practicing the way you wanted to practice, so you gotta really focus on getting better and working through those ups and downs.
And did you have any sacrifices in order to be able to play or achieve what you've done?
Probably my time, my free time is always used up, so most like 40 hours of practice a week, so you don't get a lot of free time.
Awesome. And then you have a job too,
yeah,
right?
A job too and stuff like that. So.
What are your goals?
My goals in football, to hopefully make the CFL. That's probably the biggest goal I have in football.
Do you want to try to make it to the NFL from the CFL?
Yeah, if it's a possibility, yeah. Just gotta keep working on it.
How often do you train and practice? Well, you said 40 hours a week,
yeah,
but
just about, during the season, just about 40 hours a week. Off season, I'm working out almost every day, 2 times a day. So.
Do you have like team practices or just more individual?
During the off season, it's usually team practices for a week, and then we have individual practices once a week.
And how would you describe your relationship with your team?
It's pretty good. It was better my first couple of years, but now that I've been working a lot, I've kind of a little bit been distant, but I'm trying to get back into it and try to get back into the team focused mentality. So.
Yeah, we talked about training, and is there a strict diet?
For me, I try to eat as healthy as possible. Some days it doesn't work, some days it does. But yeah, I try to eat as healthy as possible. Chicken, rice, proteins, a lot of that stuff. So.
What advice would you give someone that's starting out, or?
Not to get too caught up in perfection. Football is not a perfection sport. Everybody makes mistakes. Try not to get too caught up in your mistakes. Try to just look through that and just build on your mistakes and get better each time you practice.
What's your favorite team?
My favorite team is the New York Jets.
New York Jets. Awesome. If you could describe yourself in a couple of words in a phrase, how would you describe yourself?
Very hardworking.
Very hardworking. Good. What other interests do you have? Activities?
I like to play basketball. Basketball is my second favorite sport, so I like to play basketball.
Do you have any hobbies?
Hobbies. I like to watch a lot of movies.
I'm
a movie buff. I love movies. I've watched a ton of movies, so movies are probably my thing too.
How did you choose, and why did you choose the program you're majoring in?
At first I was in business, but I didn't like it too much. Math is not my strongest suit, so I decided to go to criminology just because there's different, you can become a lawyer, cop, different things like that. So I just decided criminology just because I think it's more interesting to me, and I'm better at writing papers and different things like that. So
and do you know what you want to do with the criminology, or you're still?
I'm still on the fence. I want to go into the police department, the police force, but whatever comes to me, whatever jobs come to me, I'll be happy to take.
How difficult were the tryouts for the team?
The tryouts, my first year, yeah, it was difficult. It was very hard my first year. Coming off of a knee injury, so it was very hard my first year. I was a lot slower, not as quick as I was before.
Was this for high school?
This is for university.
The university,
yeah, the
okay.
university. So it was tough, but I persevered through it. I really tried, worked hard at it. So.
What weaknesses do you have? You would say?
I would say my weakness is probably focusing on my mistakes too much and just being too quick to do stuff instead of being a little bit more patient. Sometimes if you're a little bit more patient in football, you get better results. So probably being too hung up on my mistakes and not being patient enough.
Awesome. And do you have a question for me or anything you'd like to add about yourself?
No, I think that's it.
All right. Well, thank you for your time.
No problem.